name is Dr. Neelam Parwani. I'm a Reiki Grandmaster and an animal healer, and today's session is all about pet healing. And why do we all think that pets require healing? First and foremost, we need to understand that every pet has their emotional needs also, and to fulfill those needs, they also require healing like we do. They also feel lazy, they also feel sad, they also feel left out, and that is where the healing part comes in. Even when they have any kind of physical ailments, like we give Reiki to ourselves, we also give Reiki to them so that their physical health can also be improved. Like right now, Daisy is trying to do all the nataks in this world by sleeping like this. And if you see and understand, I'm just rubbing her belly. That is the best thing which any pet would love to enjoy. If you just rub their belly like this and they go in a different zone, that means your pet is the best pet in this world right now, and they love this human touch. Now, there are certain things which we can do with the pets which can actually tell us if your pet is healthy or your pet is not healthy. Or there are certain behaviors of the pet which can tell you that is your pet having any kind of problem or not. The first and the foremost thing, if your pet has a regular routine of eating and at that particular time the pet is not coming for the food, that is the first indication there is something wrong with your pet. It could be an emotional issue, it could be a physical issue, but that's the first indication. If the pet is have a specific eating time and it is not approaching you for food, that means आपके पेट को आज कुछ ना कुछ पसंद नहीं आ रहा, या तो उसकी तबीयत खराब है या उसका मूड खराब है. Like human beings, pet have a very different tendency. जब भी किसी भी पेट या एनिमल को कोई भी तकलीफ होती है, वो सबसे पहले खाना पीना छोड़ देते हैं. इट इज़ नॉट लाइक ह्यूमंस जहाँ पे हम लोगों को सिर्फ जब पेट की तकलीफ होती है तब हम खाना पीना छोड़ते हैं. पेट्स को कोई भी तकलीफ होगी तो वो सबसे पहली चीज़ ये करेंगे कि खाना पीना छोड़ देंगे. तो जिस दिन आपके पेट ने या आपके स्ट्रे डॉग ने, जिसको आप डेली फीड करते हो, खाना नहीं खाया, so you need to understand there is a need for a healing over there. Now, it could be a physical healing, it could be an emotional healing, depending on the situation and the environments in which they are. If you have a pet at home and your mom or you are the one who always feeds, and if you're not around and then the pet stops eating, then that means he's feeling emotionally disturbed क्योंकि वो आपको देख नहीं पा रहा है. For them, it is very important to understand जो उनको खाना खिलाते हैं वो उनके लिए सबसे ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट होते हैं. चाहे घर में कितने ही मेंबर्स क्यों ना हो, वो कितना ही लाड कर लें, कितना ही प्यार कर लें, but for an animal, the person who feeds them is very, very important. So it is very, very important to understand if your pet is not eating food just because the person who feeds that pet everyday food, there is a requirement of healing them, ताकि हम उनको इमोशनली काम डाउन कर सकें. कई बार ऐसा भी होता है, if some of the pets have lost their masters, like if a family member is no more and the pet was very attached to that family member, उस cases में भी pets खाना खाना छोड़ देते हैं. It even happens with the stray animals. अगर आप किसी को रोज़ फीड कर रहे हैं और आप अचानक से फीड नहीं करते और आपकी जगह कोई दूसरा जाके फीड करने लगता है, so it takes time for them to take food from that person because they are still searching for you, as they take you as the person who's going to give them food. So this is the first indication that your pet is not well or having emotional disturbance in life. Now, जब भी उनको कोई भी physical problem होती है, they have a different way of dealing with their physical issues. उनका पेट अगर ख़राब होता है वो खाना पीना छोड़ देते हैं. उन्हें अगर किसी भी तरीके का दर्द हो रहा होता है वो खाना पीना छोड़ देते हैं. If there's any kind of wound or any kind of allergy that is happening, then they will keep licking that area continuously. These are the indications of physical needs of healing. तब हमको physical healing की ज़रूरत है, तब उनका issue physical health से related है. दो तरीके की healing होती है pets में, एक होती है emotional healing, दूसरी होती है physical healing. Now, if all of a sudden your pet has become aggressive or is attacking everybody, then it is a behavioral issue. Or you have adopted someone who has a history of a trauma. जैसे once we adopted Rio, I'll show you who Rio is. You just now saw Daisy. So here we have another lazy fellow, the most lazy member of our family, Mr. Rio, who is sleeping nicely right now. So this guy we adopted when he was 2 years old. And Rio had a history of not liking kids, क्योंकि वो जहाँ पे भी रहता था वहाँ पे बच्चों ने इसे बड़ा परेशान किया था. Otherwise Labradors are very very friendly with kids, but Rio baby just doesn't like kids. So that way we came to know that there is a issue with Rio and he will not like kids because he has a history of trauma over there. So it took a lot of time for Rio to get adjusted with kids. Now that again is a reason where we can give healing to the pets. अगर उनका कोई पास्ट का ट्रॉमा है, अगर उनकी कोई पास्ट का इंसिडेंट है, जैसे हम लोगों को अपने इंसिडेंट्स याद रहते हैं, अपने ट्रॉमाज याद रहते हैं, इन लोगों को भी वो सारी चीज़ें याद रहती हैं. तो अगर आप सोचते हो कि पेट्स को ये सारी चीज़ें याद नहीं रहती, तो आप गलत सोच रहे हैं. उनको हर एक चीज़ याद रहती है. तो ऐसे में हम लोगों को उस तरीके की हीलिंग देनी पड़ती है कि उनका पास्ट का ट्रॉमा ख़त्म हो जाए एंड दे बिकम काम एंड कंपोज्ड इन द न्यू सिचुएशन. So when we adopted Rio, my own son was only 12 years old. But at that time, Rio was very comfortable with my son, but he did not like any other small kids. Dheere, 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 when we made him get used to of kids, slowly, slowly he started liking kids. These are the other kind of healings which the pets require, that is behavioral healing. That could be related to any past memory, any past trauma, या उनके साथ कुछ ऐसा हुआ हो. जैसे अगर आप देखेंगे, हम लोग अक्सर सोचते हैं कि रोड पे स्ट्रे डॉग्स गाड़ियों के पीछे क्यों भाग रहे होते हैं, क्यों उन्हें बार बार भौंक रहे होते हैं, क्यों उन्हें बार बार परेशान कर रहे होते हैं, आते जाते वाली हर गाड़ी पे वो भौंकते हैं. देयर इज़ अ रीज़न बिहाइंड इट. उनका या तो कोई अपना या वो खुद किसी रनिंग कार से हर्ट हो चुके हैं. सो दे हैव अ मेमोरी ऑफ दैट बिहाइंड दैट. So every time they see a car, they think that car is the enemy and they start revolting by barking at the car. दिन में रात में पीछे भागते रहेंगे, भौंकते रहेंगे. ये सारी चीज़ें भी इनके मेमोरी सिस्टम में एब्जॉर्ब हो जाती हैं. तो जिस तरीके से हमारी मेमोरी सिस्टम में सारी चीज़ें एब्जॉर्ब हो जाती हैं और फिर हम उन रिएक्शंस पे, उन सिचुएशंस पे रिएक्ट करते हैं, उसी तरह एनिमल्स के साथ भी ये सारी चीज़ें होती हैं. एंड दैट्स हाउ दे रिएक्ट टू दिस सिचुएशन. नाउ हाउ हीलिंग हेल्प्स देम. Healing helps them in calming down those situations. Healing helps them in making emotionally more stable. Healing helps them in getting physically healed also from their wounds or ailments. Reiki healing works wonderfully on the animals. It works exactly the same way it works on human beings. अगर आपके घर में कोई पेट है और आपने रेकी सीखी हुई है और you want to learn Reiki, then the most simple procedure of giving a healing to a pet is like this. You have a pet here. आपका पेट लेटा हुआ है. आपको सिर्फ इधर हाथ रख के उसको हील करना है. Reiki healing is a procedure where you, if you are a Reiki practitioner, you will know just by putting the hands on here on the head, you can heal the child by saying your prayers and then transmitting the positive energy of the universe. It's as simple as that. Just touching like them, you will start healing them with your healing modality which you are practicing, and धीरे धीरे बेबी हील होने लग जाता है. Every session is for 5 to 10 minutes and in every session you will start healing them and you will see the progress gradually. If the kid is not in front of you, then what we do is we give them distance healing, जो कि हम ह्यूमन बींग्स को भी देते हैं, वैसे ही हम एनिमल्स को भी देते हैं. What we need is the picture of your pet and we also need the name of the pet and the issue the pet is having, and then we start giving them distance healing. Like there are so many stray dogs, so many NGOs which I work with. उनके यहाँ पे अगर किसी पेट किसी डॉग की सर्जरी होनी है या किसी भी एनिमल या बर्ड की सर्जरी होनी है या उनको कोई वुंड हो गई है और उनको उसके लिए हीलिंग चाहिए, तो व्हाट दे डू इज़ दे जस्ट सेंड मी द फोटोग्राफ एंड द नेम ऑफ द डॉग और द एनिमल और द बर्ड if they have named them. If they haven't named them, then it's okay. And we start healing that particular portion in their body where there is a wound or that particular ailment which they are suffering. Pets are more receptive to healing than human beings. The reason is animals don't have any brains to blockage any kind of healing. इंसानों में दिमाग होता है, इसलिए वहाँ पे blockages बहुत जल्दी क्रिएट हो जाते हैं, लेकिन एनिमल्स के साथ ऐसा कुछ नहीं होता. Animals don't have any kind of blockage. They are open to healing. तो जैसे ही आप हीलिंग देते हैं, जिस हीलिंग का असर अगर आप ह्यूमन बीइंग को दे रहे हैं, वही एक सेशन का असर जितना ह्यूमन बीइंग में होगा उसका 3 गुना ज़्यादा पेट में होगा. या उसका 3 गुना ज़्यादा किसी भी एनिमल या बर्ड में होगा, बिकॉज दे अंडरस्टैंड हीलिंग. It is very difficult for everybody to believe that, but then you need to understand that they understand what healing is all about. इंसानों को हीलिंग पे फेथ करने में टाइम लगता है, बट एनिमल्स ऑलरेडी नो व्हाट इज़ हीलिंग ऑल अबाउट. दे नो द टच थेरेपी. दैट इज़ द रीज़न आप किसी भी जानवर को जब आप प्यार करते हो, सर पे हाथ फेरते हो, वो अपनी पूंछ हिलाना चालू कर देता है, बिकॉज दे अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज़ टच थेरेपी ऑल अबाउट. आपका उनको छूना उनको बता देता है किस तरीके की वाइब्स आप क्रिएट कर रहे हो एनवायरनमेंट में. और जब आप हीलर हो तब तो वो डेफिनेटली आपकी तरफ अट्रैक्ट होंगे ही होंगे, बिकॉज दे कैन रिकग्नाइज पीपल विथ हीलिंग, with positive energy very well. I can share one of the experiences that I had. I recently moved my house, and when I moved into a new area, there were lots of new dogs in that area. So I was just trying to be friendly with those dogs. और जब पहली बार मैं वहाँ बाहर फीड करने गई डॉग्स को, तो सारे बच्चों ने खाना खा लिया. There was one dog who was not eating anything, but the only thing which he was doing is putting his leg on his hand again like this. और मैं सोच रही थी कि वो खाना क्यों नहीं खा रहा, या तो उसको भूख नहीं होगी. एंड देन आई वेंट अ लिटिल मोर फॉरवर्ड टू सी व्हाट इज़ हैपनिंग, और उसने मुझे पास आने दिया. एंड अगेन उसने अपना लेग अपने सर पे रखा, एंड आई सडनली रियलाइज इज अ बिग वुंड ओवर देयर ऑन हिज हेड. एक्चुअली ही टोल्ड मी कि मेरे को चोट लगी है, एंड आई वॉन्ट दिस टू बी फिक्स्ड. इंस्टेड ऑफ फूड आई वॉन्ट यू टू लुक एट माई वुंड. And I looked at his wound and I put medicine very nicely. He let me put the medicine, and then I gave him the healing. And next day also he came. He was not eating. He was just taking the medicine and healing, and he was going. And after a week he was completely fine. Then again I met him, and next time he happily ate whatever I gave him. But he still kept reminding me by putting his leg on his head कि मैं वही हूँ जिसके सर पे चोट लगी थी. So that is so sweet of them to remind us of what we are and what they are. और वो ऑटोमेटिकली आपकी तरफ अट्रैक्ट होते हैं. आप माने या ना माने, उनके अंदर एक ही टेंडेंसी होती है टू फाइंड आउट द वाइब ऑफ अ पर्सन. इसलिए कुछ लोगों के आसपास भी नहीं आते एनिमल्स, और कुछ लोगों के आसपास अपने आप ही एनिमल्स चल के आते हैं. मेरा तो खुद का ये पर्सनल एक्सपीरियंस है कि मैं जहाँ भी जाती हूँ, इवन इफ इट इज़ अ न्यू लोकेशन, डॉग्स गेट रियली अट्रैक्टेड टूवर्ड्स मी एंड आई गेट अट्रैक्टेड टूवर्ड्स देम. मैं किसी भी अननोन डॉग को छूने में कोई डर नहीं महसूस करती, because I know they understand my energy and they are not going to harm me, and they understand the same thing कि उनको पता है मैं उनको harm नहीं करने वाली. So healing is a very powerful tool for the animals, because it can really sort out those issues for them which otherwise we are not able to understand. So if you have any animals at home, if you have any pets at home, and if you want any kind of healing for them, just go ahead and give me a call. Or if you have any questions related to your pets right now, you can check with me, tell me their behavior, tell me what they are doing, and I'll be able to advise you what exactly is the issue with them and how we can help them in sorting out those issues. So let me know in the comment box if any one of you would like to know more about pet healing or want to resolve any of your pet's issues. It could be behavior issue, it could be health issue, anything that you have a concern, you can always talk about it and put a comment in the comment box, and I'll be more than happy to advise you right now how we can help them. Animals are the angels of God, and when you treat an angel, you actually are treating yourself, because the kind of positive energy animals and birds have, when you start healing them, actually you start getting that positive energy from them also. And it has been my personal experience. The more I heal animals, the more I calm down in my life, and I see my life in a very pleasant way. And we also teach Reiki programs where you yourself can learn Reiki and start healing your pets. In fact, हमारे Kids Reiki Program में तो there is one section specially for the kids, how to give Reiki to animals and plants, because we believe kids are more attached to the nature. Kids are more fond of animals and plants, and हम उनको सिखाते हैं उस सेशन में कि आप किसी भी एनिमल या प्लांट को रेकी कैसे दे सकते हैं. You yourself can learn that and can treat your pet, or you can tell me, you can send the request to me. We can also go ahead and give them the healing for their issues. We also do complementary healing for all the stray animals. So if you are a part of any NGO group, or if you are a dog feeder, or if you are a feeder of any kind of animals or birds, you can always get in touch with me and tell me if you want any kind of healings for any of your babies. Let it be a baby who is suffering from any kind of disease or wound or any kind of behavior issue. आप किसी भी कारण से अगर आपको लगता है आपका बेबी अनयूजुअल बिहेव कर रहा है और उसको हीलिंग की ज़रूरत है, तो आप उसका फ़ोटो मुझे भेज सकते हैं और मैं उनको हीलिंग कॉम्प्लीमेंट्री देती हूँ. As far as pets are concerned, please get in touch with me, tell me the complete issue, and we can work out the healing module for them, which can help them in getting healthy life. As healings don't have any side effects, and animals and birds have that kind of system which is inbuilt, the lesser the medicines for them, the better for them to recover. Animals and birds' bodies are not made for medicines. They have their own inbuilt immune system which is very very strong. ऐसे में जब हम उन्हें हीलिंग देते हैं तो उनका इम्यून सिस्टम और ज़्यादा स्ट्रॉन्ग होता है और उस हीलिंग से उनकी रिकवरी और फास्ट